Caitlin Rauscher.
Let me see her back of her hair. Thank you, Lisa. Here we are at the Colonial Ball. Lisa's hair is lovely. Aaron's fixed it here. Lisa is so polite. I love watching Lisa. So wonderful. Oh, there now. It's on Lisa. Oh, no. Got it. There you are, Ben. There's my body. Now he's on. David, stop or go?
You're getting ready for a special dance. This is for Mom, you can help, or Dad, you can help with your little one.
Where's she going? What are you doing? She's a follower. Can I join your circle, Lisa? It's okay, Brandon. Okay, so I was just kidding. There's Stephanie Rousher.
No, I'm glad you made me more natural. Strange.
I know. Why is that?
You can just see that kid over there. The necklace.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you gotta
three, reverse forward. 1, 2, 3, back up. Turn to face your partner and go in, go out, and reverse. Left hand, in, out, and reverse. You ready to start all over again? I'll try to ball quickly. 4, back up. Reverse, forward, 2, 3, back up. Face your partner, in, out, inside, again, in, out, back. Ready to go forward, in, forward, 2, 3, turn, back up. Forward, 2, 3, turn, back up. Face your partner, in, out, change places. There's a lot more time to do that. Now there's going to be a right hand star. Back to the left. Reverse with the left. Over the left hand. Usually the taller people put their hands on top. Okay. So you're clap your hands twice. When you turn. Now face your partner. Go-see-go your partner. Clap twice. Now, wait a minute. Those of you who are facing 3, 4, 5, 6, clap, arches, switch. People going up the arch, taking inside hands and going together. Okay? You got that? Should we try it again? You want to go ahead and do it? Let's do it. Dance is called Haste to the Wedding. And it is a colonial dance, and I know for a fact George Washington liked this dance.
Yeah.
Face your opposite, nose to nose. Do it, center. Face your partner, nose to nose. Do that, go inches, over under. Circle up. Circle right. Right hand across with a happy view. Back with the left with the bottom, thank you. Opposite, mercy. Partner, mercy. Arches, over and under, circle up. Come on, movers. Circle, other way back. Opposite, mercy.
Asking the queen.
Oh, yeah. Asking the queen if she wants to dance. Queen of the ball. I guess she's getting advice from her father.
Hey, call me as soon as you get home, okay?
All right, I will.
Good.
Because you guys need to watch this. It's really
We need
cute.
to come over too.
I know, they're really cool.
One big circle.
Look at that
Take
beautiful
hands,
couple.
big circles. You can
Lisa
see where my
and
circle has gotten to. Face your partner. Look at your partner. All right, face your partner. Don't you know your partner? Walk around your partner, back to back. Now, turn around and face the person behind you. The corner. Face the person behind you. Do-si-do that person. Walk all the way around that person. Walk forward, around, okay? Face your partner, swing your partner. Two-hand swing. Okay, settle down, face the center. We're ready to go.
Probably in the dark.
Probably what you see on here is what you get.
So?
Partner, do-si-do. Corner, do-si-do. The other person, turn around. Partner, swing your partner. Circle left, circle left. Hold on tight. All the way back, circle left. Hit the center. Again. Okay, get back. Face your partner, do-si-do your partner. Turn around, do-si-do your corner. Swing your partner, swing. Circle right, circle right. Keep going, right, keep going. Keep going. Move to the center. Again, into the center. Face your partner. Ready to go. Do it again. Face your partner. Do-si-do. Do-si-do your corner. Swing your partner, swing. Circle left, circle left.
Coverage, and when Smith breaks to the outside, McKenzie almost takes his head off. I'm not so sure if McNabb misread the coverage or not, but he really ran.
Hello, my name is Benjamin Ailey. Today I'm going to talk about Eisenhower and his leadership style compared to mine. First, here's a little history, a quote from WhiteHouse.com, or .gov. He was born in Texas in 1890, brought up in Abilene, Kansas. Eisenhower was the third of 7 sons. He excelled in sports in high school and received an appointment to West Point. Stationed in Texas as a second lieutenant, he met Mamie Dowd, Mamie Dowd, whom he married in 1916. Eisenhower was a friendly, quiet-going quiet, friendly, easygoing kind of guy with a strong staff background. Most of his early career, he was a staff officer, and he actively sought command. Little red lights blinking.
You're fine.
Roosevelt said, "The best politician among military men, he's a natural leader who can convince other men to follow him." It's difficult to fault Eisenhower. His biggest mistake was probably Market Garden to appease the British. In his early Army career, he excelled in the staff assignments, serving under Generals Pershing, MacArthur, Kruger. After Pearl Harbor, General George Marshall asked him to come and help him make plans for World War II. He commanded the force invading North Africa in November 1942, and on D-Day in 1944, he was the supreme commander of the invasion of the French border. After the war, he was asked to become president of Columbia University, but in 1951 he left the university to lead the NATO forces being assembled. He decided to run for president in 1952 because of Republican representatives that said he should. "I Like Ike" was a good slogan and won many votes. He won by a landslide. While he was president, he made peace between he kept the peace between Russia and the U.S. in the Cold War, and kept the armed peace between North and South Korea. In September 1955, he had a heart attack and recovered in 7 weeks. In November 1956, he served his second term, but he died in 1969 in his Gettysburg farm in March. He was 80 years old. Eisenhower was a great leader. His quotes were really good about leadership. Leadership is, according to Eisenhower, the art of getting someone to do something you want done because he wants to do it. I agree with Eisenhower. Anybody who can do that is a great leader. The basis of leadership is getting something you want done, like that. But Eisenhower doesn't, I think, is encouragement. But Eisenhower doesn't agree. He thinks, in order to be a leader, a man must have followers. And to have
They don't know I'm recording.
What do I get?
I'm recording. I recorded you too, babe.
Yeah, somebody's got to work around here. Kids on the computer, playing on stuff. There's Benjamin, just on the computer, fooling around.
I'm doing important stuff.
And here I am, working. So hard. What are you doing?
Just putting it.
Doing CAP stuff.
Why don't you check my email?
Come on. You're like,
Lisa, that's good on Daisy sleeping.
I'm not getting her. I'm getting Benj. Only got it for like 2 seconds. You mopping?
Yeah, I'm trying to. Best thing ever, love it.
What is it?
Swiffer.
Mom and Dad's bedroom. You made your bed. Ooh, this mess.
Erin's down in Wilmington, paying off her tickets. Don's working on the bridge today. It's time for us to get started on Constitution.
Hasn't been 5 minutes yet.
Oh, it just about has.
this is party.
I'm gonna get some to eat.
record.
Today I did flashcards and I did 153 of them and I only got 2 wrong. And I did 153 in 10 minutes, which is my record.
Yay!
And yesterday I just did 100 in 10 minutes and I got like 5 wrong.
It's getting better and better.
That's it.
Bye.
Hey!
Hey, it's on record right now.
Alright, let me find my pages.
Hello? Hey. Oh,
Alright, here we go. Alright, now, today I'm going to just do my speech and I'm turning around, but besides just using it here.
Hey, Ben, I'll help you.
It's recording now, so you can watch the little thing.
I need to make sure it's pointing to you.
So it's a view.
So why don't you go over here?
Because I want to hear myself, not see myself.
Too bad.
Okay.
Right.
Hello, my name is Benjamin Abley, and today I'm going to talk about Eisenhower and his leadership style compared to mine. Eisenhower was a famous World War II general, later president, and I'm just a quiet leader, so it's hard to compare. First, I'll start with a little history. Here's a quote from MyHouse.gov. It says, born in Texas in 1890, brought up in Abilene, Kansas, Eisenhower was the third of 7 sons. He excelled in sports in high school and received an appointment to West Point. Stationed in Texas as a second lieutenant, he met Mammy Dowd, whom he married in 1916. Eisenhower was a friendly, quiet, easygoing kind of guy with a strong military background. In most of his early career, he was a staff officer, but he often was a soft man. Roosevelt said he is the best politician among military men. He's a natural leader who can convince other men to follow him. It's difficult to fault Eisenhower. His biggest mistake was probably to approving market garden to appease the British. In his early army career, he excelled in staff assignments, serving under the generals of Pershing, MacArthur, and Kruger. After Pearl Harbor, General Marshall asked him to come and help make plans for World War II. He commanded the invasion of North Africa in November 1942, and he was the supreme commander on D-Day 1944 in the invasion of the French border. After the war, he was asked to become president of Columbia University. But in 1951, he left the university and went to lead the NATO forces being assembled. Some Republican representatives told him to run for president, or persuaded him to run for president in 1952. He did, and won by a landslide. His slogan, "I like Ike," was a good one, and won him lots of votes. While he was president, he kept peace in Russia and the U.S. in the Cold War, signed a truce making our peace on the border of North and South Korea. But on September 1955, he had a heart attack in Denver, Colorado. But after 7 weeks, he left the hospital. When he was fully recovered in November 1956, he went for a second term. But he later died in his Gettysburg farm in March 1969. Eisenhower was a great leader. His quotes about leadership are really good. Leadership is, according to Eisenhower, the art of getting someone to do something you want done because he wants to do it. I agree with Eisenhower. Anybody who do the quote, what he just said, is a good leader. I think the basis of leadership is encouragement. But Eisenhower doesn't agree. He thinks, in order to be a leader, a man must have followers, and to have followers, a man must have their confidence. Hence, the supreme quality for a leader is integrity. Without it, no real success is possible. No matter if it's on a football field, an army, or an office, if a man's associates find him guilty of phoniness, find that he lacks forthright integrity, he will fail. His teachings and actions must square with each other. The first great need, therefore, is integrity and high purpose. Encouragement is the key to leadership. Eisenhower doesn't think so. Eisenhower encouraged his troops on D-Day when he said, "Soldiers, sailors, and airmen of the Allied Expeditionary Force, you are about to embark upon a great crusade toward which we have striven these many months. The eyes of the world are upon you." This is great encouragement. I like it. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. This shows courage and optimism in Eisenhower's leadership style. Eisenhower and General Marshall, the same one that asked him to come make plans in World War II, must have taught him that because General Marshall said, it's not enough to fight. It's the spirit that would bring to the fight that decides the issue. It's morale that wins the victory. I'd rather try to persuade a man to go along, because once I've persuaded him, he'll stay. If I scare him, if I scare him, he'll stay just as long as he's scared. Then he's gone. Over and over again, the CUP leadership book says stuff like, encourage your cadets to follow you, don't lead them by fear. Well, Eisenhower said, you don't lead people by hitting over the head. That's assault, not leadership. You need to encourage your cadets, not hit them over the head. When you appeal to force, there's one thing you must never do, lose. Let's say there's these two guys named Smith and Jones. And Smith was like a first lieutenant or major or something, really, or captain. And he led his flight by fear. And eventually, Jones will not listen to him because he had no power over him. So I don't want to do that. So, and he's like, what are you going to do, yell at me? You always do whatever. So might as well stop and not do it. So this shows that encouragement is a better way than fear. Eisenhower said, I'm more afraid of 100 sheep led by a lion than an army of 100 lions led by a sheep. It's on the leader. If your leader's a coward like a sheep, he's not very good. Like, even if you had all the elite troops, but a cowardly leader, then it would not be good. I think the leader should face music even when he doesn't like the tune. When you're in a leadership position, you have a tendency to rush into things. Eisenhower says, or Rickenbacker says, I can give you a 6-word formula for success. Think through, then follow through. You can't have progress without little danger. James Bryant Conant says, behold the turtle. He makes progress only when he sticks his neck out. I've experienced both ways of leadership, and the non-encouragement way is not that fun. But when they didn't let hazing, when they weren't able to haze anymore, that really encouraged the encouraging type of leadership. But in conclusion, I think that Eisenhower and I are not that different, but I just see some dissimilarity. We're both friendly, easygoing, and quiet, but he thinks integrity is key to leadership. I think encouragement is. You know, there's a saying, if you look behind you and people are following you, then you're a leader. But kids really listen to me, or they really like me, that I'm really good with them. So I look behind me, and there's kids behind me, so I'm a leader. So they're following me. Eisenhower and I are natural leaders. Thank you. And when they didn't let today I'm going to talk about Eisenhower and his leadership style compared to mine. But I'm flight leader, so it's hard to compare. But first, there's a quote from my house right now that says, born in Texas in 1890, brought up in Abilene, Kansas, Eisenhower was the third of 7 sons. He excelled in sports in high school and received the President's First Class. Stationed in Texas as a second lieutenant, he met Mamie Dow, who he married in 1916. Eisenhower was a fairly quiet, easygoing type of guy with a strong military background. Most of his early career, he was studied as a staff officer, but pretty Arkansas man. Roosevelt said he's the best politician of the military men. He's a natural leader who convinces other men to follow him. It's difficult to follow Eisenhower. His biggest mistake was probably proving market garden. In his early army career, he excelled in staff assignments serving under Generals Pershing, MacArthur, and Hoover, and after Pearl Harbor, General Marshall ordered him to come help make plans for World War II. He was commander of the troops invading North Africa in November '42, and then on D-Day 1944, he was the supreme commander of the invasion of the French border. After the World War II, he was asked to become president of Columbia University, but in 1951, he left the university to be the head of the NATO forces. Republican representatives persuaded him to run for president in 1952, and he did. I Like Ike was a good slogan and won lots of votes. He won by a landslide. While he was president, he kept the peace between Russia and the U.S. in the Cold War, signed a truce making armed peace on the borders of North and South Korea. But in September 1955, he had a heart attack in Denver, Colorado. 7 weeks later, he got out of the hospital. When he was fully recovered in November 1965, he started his second term, but he later died in Gettysburg Farm in March 1969. Eisenhower was a great leader. His quotes are really good about leadership. Leadership, according to Eisenhower, is the art of getting something to do something you want done if he wants to do it. I agree with Eisenhower. Anybody who can do that is a good leader. I think that's the basis of leadership. But encouragement is. But Eisenhower doesn't agree. He thinks, in order to be a leader, a man must have followers, and to have followers, a man must have their confidence. Hence, the supreme quality of a leader is integrity. Without it, no real success is possible. No matter if it's on a football field, an army, or an office, the man's associates find him guilty of phonyness, find that he lacks both right integrity, he will fail. His teachings and actions must square with each other. The first great need, therefore, is integrity and high purpose. I think encouragement is a key to leadership, and Eisenhower does too, I guess, because he said, on his D-Day, he said, "Soldiers, sailors, and airmen, the Allied Expeditionary Force, you're about to embark upon a great crusade toward which you have striven these many months. The eyes of the world are upon you." This is good encouragement, and I'd be really encouraged. He also said, "It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog." This shows courage and optimism. General Marshall, the same one before, I guess taught him that because he says, "It's not enough to fight, it's the spirit that we bring to the fight that decides the victory. It's morale that wins the victory. Or decides the issues, it's morale that wins the victory." Eisenhower says, "I'd rather try to persuade a man to go along, because once I've persuaded him, he'll stay. If I scare him, as long as he's there, as long as he's scared, then he's gone." Over and over, the leadership book says stuff like, "Encourage your cadets to follow you, not like scare them into leadership or followership or whatever." Eisenhower also said, "When you appeal to force, is one thing you must never do. There's if you hit well, not really, but if you hit them over the head and they don't care and they don't mind anymore, then you lost all your power." So let's say there's two guys named like Smith and Jones. One of them, Smith, was like the flight commander. He was like a major or something. He led his flight by fear and yelling stuff. And Jones finally just got sick of it, and so he didn't do it anymore. And then Smith yelled at him some more, but he didn't care because he's not used to it. Eisenhower said, "I'm more afraid of an army of 100 sheep led by a lion than an army of 100 lions led by sheep." It's on the leader. If a coward leader is not a good leader. I think a leader should face music even when it doesn't like to tune. When you're a leader, you have a tendency to rush into things. But Eddie Rickenbacker said, "I can give you a 6-word formula for success. Think it through, then follow through. You can't make progress without a little danger." James Bryant Conant says, "Behold the turtle. He makes progress only when he sticks his neck out." I've experienced both ways of leadership, and the non-encouragement, and that's not that fun. And when they outlawed hazing in CAP, that really helped with the encouragement side of leadership. Eisenhower and I are not that different, but I did see some dissimilarity. We're both easy, quiet going, or friendly, quiet, easy going, but he thinks integrity is the key to leadership, and I think encouragement is. You know, there's saying, or some kind of saying, it's like if you look behind you and there's people following you, or behind you and you're a leader, but if they're not, then you're not. So little kids, they really like me, I don't know why, but they have a tendency to like me. So I think that even though they're little people, they really are people, so people follow me. So I think that Eisenhower and I are the same in our leadership styles.
I'm going to show you what Benjamin does in his spare time. Firstly, he listens to very good music. Excuse me. Secondly, hiccups. He lays my hiccups.
Sparkle circle.
It's kind of scary when you think about it.
Lisa. Elisa.
What?
So quiet. I really appreciate that you, No, wave.
And then you and then you put it in an yeah.
Look at them ivories. Slow down. Thank you for joining me on my fader, the different faders for this digital Handycam, Digital 8, USB streaming, Steady Shot, DCR, Sony camera. Those are just a few of the optional fades that you can have. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Let's See What He Does. Today we're going to look at the life of Benjamin Abley. Every morning, Benjamin sees, and every night, Benjamin sees this room. But of course he's never awake long enough to see it.
This is what I would do when I get up. I go, oh, Daisy's right here, and I go, I throw these down, and I go, and I go, like that. Then I get up, and I go in here.